Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Grave of Hummingbirds by Jennifer Skutelsky, performed by Timothy Andrés Pabon. One. Deep in the Andean highlands, Gregory Moreno prepared himself for the bloody days to come. He met each day with growing reluctance, rising in the morning, weary from long, wide-awake hours in the dark. As Pájaro's Independence Day approached, dread took hold like a strangler fig, choking its host, the week leading up to the fiesta chipping away at a heart that still belonged to Nita. Gregory had wanted to escape for good and almost succeeded when his father sent him to Cuba to study veterinary science. Halfway through his degree, he opted for medicine instead, and after his residency, tried to put down roots. He started a practice in Havana, but in the end, Nita wouldn't let him run from Pájaro. The small mountainous country, sodden where valleys clung to its rain and glacial sweat that streamed down from the peaks in the dry season, seeped into his bones as relentlessly as he tried to wring it out. So after years of struggle between his need to stay away and Nita's longing to return, he surrendered, bought some land in the highlands, and took her back. Aromatic red cedar and mahogany trees stood at the shores of Lake Ulloa, and they built their house in a natural clearing overlooking the water. Uneven stone and rough sawn, densely aged oak, recycled from an abandoned warehouse in a crumbling part of the city, supported a terracotta roof, and bay windows let in patterned light. The house had the hospitable look of an artist's recumbent model, laid out in careful dishevelment on a worn velvet sofa. In recent years, Pájaro's government, determined to service the national debt, had begun to subsidize timber and meat exports. Increasing areas of forest were logged. Military and law enforcement, in an attempt to redeem the country's international image, burned swaths of farmland to curtail the growth of drug crops. On a once uniformly verdant landscape, gray-brown stumps replaced evergreens. Nita herself reflected Pájaro's bitter transformation. Toward the end, the drugs that fought her cancer gave up and turned on her instead. Her scalp began to show through her hair. Gregory cut it shorter and shorter until one evening, after he'd read to her from Pablo Neruda's Cien Sonetos de Amor, she'd asked him to shave it off.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?